My name is Mikey van Kruiningen. I am been working with the team for 5 seasons now, and for the last 2 seasons I'm responsible for the equipment side of the team. I was racing myself, so I got really interested in the equipment side, So I basically gave up my day job and started working in a bike shop. There I learned a lot about the technical side, and then after this I moved into pro cycling, starting with a small team and working my way up to a bigger team. I'm running a lot of things in the background, obviously. I'm not going to the races a lot. I do a lot of planning and logistics, solving problems all the time, keeping contact with equipment sponsors, do the R&D with them, developing new products, testing them, giving them feedback. We select our equipment sponsors for having good service and having good communication and having a role in the R&D, because we don't like the sponsors where they just throw out the equipment in November and they say, oh, here you have it, and then I'll see you next year, We like to have sponsors where we can have some inputs, where we can talk to. I think that's really important for us, and Ceramic Speed is one of those sponsors who are really close to the team,
Well, it's just World Championships, and we're obviously happy to have a lot of products on the bikes, but most importantly, we love racing, so I just want to see really good racing. So it's really great working with all the Pro Tour teams and all the highest level teams, but a team like Tormans is especially good because the feedback that we get from them is crucial. Working with mechanics like Colby, he's just giving tons and tons of really, really great detailed feedback.
When you are working in a Belgium team and racing in Belgium, there's always the extra pressure, from the fans, because they speak the same language. They are from here. They're all locals. You know everybody. In all the cobbled classics, I think from the equipment side is tires and tire pressure is the big thing, right? Durability and reliability is also a big factor, because when you ride on a normal road, you can go all out on the nerd stuff and the aerodynamic stuff, but in Flanders you always need to keep an eye on the reliability, You need to perform well in these harsh conditions and until the end of the race, And I think the UFO Drip Wet is a good example for this, You need to have specific equipment to survive to the finish, The first samples we got was like in a unlabeled bottle, like a secret batch. So when the riders started testing the UFO Drip Wet, they really noticed a big difference, because the UFO Drip Wet kept on performing in very bad conditions, like bad weather, and the drivetrain was continued being optimal, for the whole race, until the end. And I think that's really important for the riders. For the mechanics, the good thing is your drivetrain stays relatively clean, When you go in bad weather conditions with the oil change, it becomes like a big mess everywhere, like all black stuff everywhere and sand and dust sticking to it, With the waxed drive chain, it's like kind of clean at the end of the race, so it's more easy to clean it, It's not super dirty.